Hello, YouTube. I decided to kind of try my hand here at a Let's Play type thing. I know it's not exactly like a Let's Play would be because I actually have played this game a little bit here. It's Resident Evil Revelations 2. I really enjoyed it, and I have a friend who doesn't get to play games a whole lot, so I went ahead and said I would give it a shot. Plus, you know, I really like Resident Evil games, so it's really fun to just kind of get in there and have some fun with it. I'm going to try not to talk over any speech in the game. I'm going to try to point out any collectibles that I do happen to know where they are. If I don't know where they are, I'll probably skip over them. I might forget where some are, or whatever. And I'm going to be following the game order instead of a timeline order. I really spent a lot of time thinking about that one, but I decided that's probably for the best. And I will be trying to point out any things I remember because I'll have all the weapons, things like that ahead of time. So, without any further ado, we'll go ahead and get this started.
Bioterror. The world lives with it. You live with it. Viruses are stolen, re-engineered, misused with tragic results. And who are you supposed to trust? Politicians who sell their souls for a few votes? CEOs who betray consumers for a quick buck? Count on us instead. We're above the politics, always watching, always ready to face the threat head-on. We are the unflinching mob that sops up the evils of bioterrorism and chemical warfare. They call us TerraSave, because care doesn't have to end with a wrist.
Hey guys.
How'd it feel?
Oh, hi, Claire.
Hey! Hey, Claire! Moira. Welcome to the club. Reporting for duty, Ms. Medfield. When do the hazing start? Cut it out. We've been friends for how long? Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Claire, could you,
What's up, Neil?
something's going down in Washington. Did you hear anything?
What? The new virus? Come on. You know Tricel's history, right? Hello?
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Yep. Moira started today. But you've got to be careful if you're going to mention
Her and her dad? Oh, yeah. Emotional minefield.
Okay. You did your homework. What other horrible invasions of privacy have you gotten there?
Hey, I gotta look out for TerraSave. We have our enemies. Anyway, good luck breaking her in.
She's not a horse. Bye. Uh-oh. What do you do this time?
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back. I wouldn't even be here if I'd listened.
field. You're coming with us.
No, there must be some kind of... Why did it open? I didn't do anything.
Right, so as I said earlier, I'm going to kind of try to keep it authentic as best I can, so I'm going to remove the things that I know I'm not going to have and try to keep those things kind of not there. And once I get a chance, I think I'll drop a little bit of my inventory so I'm not so insanely overpowered.
Is that Moira?
Oh my God, Claire!
Moira, are you okay? Did they hurt you?
Claire! Oh, I mean, hey, I mean, what in a moist barrel of fucking... Claire, I just want to go home.
It's okay. We're gonna get out of here.
Technically, at this point, you would not have any weapons yet. Kind of makes sense.
None of this makes any sense. What did we do?
Good timing there, Moira.
I wish I could tell you.
So messed up. What?
Alright. Right here.
Is there someone else in here?
Right here is where you actually pick up the knife and the flashlight from Moira when you're on your first playthrough. I already had them at this point, but that's where you actually first get them.
Oh my God. What the fuck?
I decided not to read those, mostly because I'm still pretty new at this, so I don't really... I mean, I'm just doing it mostly for fun anyway, but... Alright. Also, at this point in the game, you wouldn't really have all this inventory space either. You start the game with 10 for Claire and 5 for Moira. You kind of upgrade as the game goes on.
I think we can squeeze under this. Give me a hand, Moira. Go! Stand back.
I did decide to play on survival just to give myself a little bit more of a challenge. I haven't played through it yet.
Holy shit, he's gonna kill her! Come
On survival,
hurry.
so I don't know what to expect exactly as much as I would normal because I haven't played it yet.
Did you know her?
Yeah. She's with TerraSafe. Why would anyone do this?
She's never been out there. This must be the way out.
Then we need to find a way through.
What kind of whack job was... this is not okay. Here. Oh, steady. Okay. Oh my God. No! Well, that blows.
We made it. He's over there.
Alright, on first playthroughs, this is actually where you'd first pick up the pistol. You get it off his body, and you have to use it to actually shoot the key down. In subsequent playthroughs, the keys are already on the floor. I'm guessing that's to help with the achievement where you have to clear episode 1 just using the knife. And these doors unlock. If you stand near this door, there's actually a collectible inside here. I don't know if that's universal, but only one door stays open.
Run, Moira! Run!
But if it is your first playthrough, at least for sure this door, if you stand near it, this is the door that gets kicked open. And if you go back in here with Moira and shine the flashlight right there, you can get the first Kafka symbol. They are hidden on the walls, and you have to shine the flashlight on them to get them to light up like that. The other kind of collectibles you run into in Claire chapters are those little emblems right there. They're called tower emblems. You have to shoot them or melee them if they're in melee range
Let's double back and try the key.
to get them. for the most part, I'm going to try to stick with knifing because I actually haven't got that achievement yet. If I end up shooting, I end up shooting, but I'm going to try to stick with knifing as much as possible. That also helps with maintaining your ammo at this early stage. They're pretty easy to predict. Now, if you hadn't gotten it yet, this would be the good chance to get the emblem, because you can just shoot it right in there. Because now you'd have the pistol. And then right here, off the sky, is where you would actually pick up this shotgun right here. So,
You need a gun too, Moira.
No, I'm sorry. I don't do firearms. Not after what happened.
Shit, I'm sorry. I forgot. Maybe we can find you something else.
No, I'll just be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
now the flashlight does have a unique thing. If you see these sparkles, if you shine the flashlight on them, it actually turns them into pickups for you to pick up.
Make it out.
Let me hit it with the flashlight.
And this is also where you get her crowbar.
Blunt weapon. I can do blunt weapon.
And also another Kafka symbol is right in there. And you can use the crowbar either for melee or to get these boards off of doors. It doesn't play a huge role. There's not a ton of doors with bars on them. But it is a very effective melee weapon.
Claire, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I saw something.
Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
Those bracelets change color in response to fear.
And who exactly are you?
So much suffering. You don't even know what to be afraid of yet.
Is she talking to us or at us? Oh, that looks comfy.
Yeah, let's take one home.
Look at this machine. There's something stuck in it. It's not working.
The power must be off. Maybe there's a switch?
The only other thing you have to look out for is treasure boxes. These are the ones for Moira to open. You need the crowbar to open them. You just have to kind of make the yellow section line up. And you open them. There's sometimes more than one lock, so you have to do it multiple times. Usually the things in there are a lot better, like bags to expand inventory or expand maximum ammo capacity. Things like those. But since I have those for the most part,
Claire, this way.
they just contain little things. Like ammo or gems, which give you BP, which you can spend for rewards and things like that.
Maybe once we're outside, we can find someone to help us.
not get ahead of ourselves.
Four of them!
The AI is actually fairly competent when it comes to melee combat in this game, as far as I've seen. Now you can go down this way. This is the quicker way, if you want to finish the level quicker. I'm going to go around the longer way. There's a lot of stuff to pick up along that route, and you can actually make your life a lot easier from a combat perspective if you go the long way around as well. And I'll show that to you when we reach that point. I think that's one thing I did forget to mention. Her flashlight actually has some pretty good utility to it, because you can actually shine it at the enemies and it can stun them so you can hit them with melee afterwards. And there you have another Kafka symbol if you're looking for some collectible stuff. Alright, here's where the long way around brings you. This guy right here is super tough, and he can take a lot of ammo. But anytime most enemies you can actually get a stealth kill on, even if they're completely ridiculous stealth kills. You'll get to see a few of those like that one right there. I mean, I killed the big guy and the other guy didn't even notice, but there's a few areas like that where you can get some really easy stealth kills. And they're a lot more efficient ammo-wise, because they're instant kills. There's only a few enemies they can't instant kill, and then they still give you a chance to do some heavy damage. If you do want to take the more quick route, another easy way to get the kills is to just run past them, because you can actually start these up, and once those start up, they kill them really fast too. So,
Bugs! Of course there's heavy bugs.
bandages don't restore as much health as herbs do, but they're not super hard to make, and you can get them in bulk pretty easily. You get a lot of cloth throughout the game, you just have to mix some cloth with a green herb to get it. Actually, that gets you 3 bandages, so, I mean, not as effective, but...
Hitting me!
Alright, and there's also a Kafka symbol right in here, too. One thing this game does do pretty well, though, is, like I said, the AI is pretty smart. And actually, if you aren't playing them...
Are you okay?
Yeah, I was almost a clear sandwich.
Oh, Barry tells everyone that story.
Well, at least we got power. That should help.
Anyway, as I was saying there... Actually, I kind of lost my train of thought. So I apologize on that. I do that sometimes. My brain just decides it wants to move on. The big guys should always be a priority when it comes to quick, easy kills, because they can absorb a lot of damage. Okay, this is one of the hardest parts, so you might see me struggle a little bit through this part. At least in this chapter. I mean, obviously there's harder stuff in other levels, but in this chapter, this is one of the hardest parts. Now, you want to turn the bust first and then turn the style, because if you blow that up, you lose the customization kit on Barry's route. And gold customization boxes contain really good items. And those guys, you want to avoid getting hit by as best you can, because they cause bleeding, which gives you all sorts of new problems. It actually causes continuous damage to you. Bandages do heal that, but sometimes you don't really have the time to deal with that. And she gets interrupted by anything. If she gets, like, even tapped, she'll stop pulling the things off the door. Alright, that actually went really smooth. And right there you have another one of the Kafka drawings, if you still need those.
Said the poor lost soul as she lamented her fate.
Oh, again with these stupid bracelets. Who are you? I want answers.
I am the overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Overseer.
You must go to the Vosik, where life begins.
What do you want from us? Nice. Real nice. Claire, look! Over there! A radio tower. Maybe we can send an SOS. Could use your help. See? You can do it. I got you. Fuck you, Hollywood. That wasn't even close to easy. Listen, Moira, I'm really sorry. I don't know what I got you mixed up in. Mary will never forgive me. This isn't your fault. Also, Barry can kiss my ass. The guy bitches and moans and granny swears about everything. So? No, it's dead. You stay here. I'm gonna go check it out. Right. This better work. Fuck! Is anyone picking this up? My name is Moira Burton. My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where. We have these fucked up bracelets, and this crazy woman is talking to us. Some kind of monster have killed the others. Please, send help. Please. Shit. Oh, one more time. My name is Moira Burton. Oh, God. What is this place?
Alright, and that brings us to the conclusion of the first part. I'm going to try to keep these probably around a half hour or 40 minutes, which means that I'm not going to be able to finish every episode in one go. Some levels are longer than others, especially episode 3 and episode 4, Barry's Fruit. Those two are bare. But I'll learn to do a little bit of editing and things like that probably. So, alright, well that concludes this one, so I'll see you later.